Hey VC, I'd like to do another Gimme 10, but I want to also combine it with a quick thank you to Hubert Koh from Germany. Hubert. Yeah, I got a little buzz today, and it goes well with the subject U.S. psych. But I got some VCLT from Hubert yesterday. Eloy. Silent Cries and Mighty Echoes. Really nice, clean, beautiful original copy on German Harvest. So nice. And then this reissue, Brothel Machine. Folk psychedelia from Germany. This is so cool. Hubert, thank you so much. Brothel Machine. Oh, this is, excuse me, highly recommended. It's from Germany, but it kind of fits with the theme. Big Star 1000, you showed some absolute classic psychedelic albums. I have almost all of them. CA Quintet and I don't, and there's a couple others I don't have on vinyl, but I do have them, and just spot on. But this is my love, you know, it speaks to my roots, and when we talk of psychedelia, I always want to go to the roots. There's still lots of psychedelia being done now, but I chose 10 that are personal favorites, and not, I don't think they're spoken of so much. Okay. Let me get a sip of coffee and we're starting with a classic. 50-Foot Hose, Cauldron. Now this is a reissue on Phoenix, but I did it one time, have an original. I'll turn it down now. As you can hear, it's absolutely classic psychedelia. I'm trying to see if they did put the release date. This is going back to around 1968, 69, U.S. psychedelia. Early use of electronics, not sounding like the United States of America, but kind of in that territory already. Back then. Bo Grumpus, Before the War. This really sounds better now over time. Produced by Felix Pappalardi, who was in Mountain and produced Cream. He also plays on this along with Indy Smart, who played drums, I believe, on the first Nas album. I think it was originally in Nas. This is excellent. I mean, they even do Traveling in the Dark, which was done by Mountain later. This, talk about U.S. psych, especially now, it's just really aged well. Another one that I just have always liked, and it's really strong, Clear Light. Makes me think of the West Coast right away. This is an original on Elektra. Several people from this band went on to do things, acting, music. Excuse me. I hate it when that happens. I'm just going to keep going though. And this can be found still. Although some collectors are asking big prices, you can still find this. Fred mentioned, you mentioned, and I will speak to you directly, Fred, as well as everyone else. You mentioned Moo, Merrill Fankhauser, and this is Children of the Rainbow. And this is an original on the Blue Form label. And this is real good. I just put it on before doing the video too, because it had been a while. And it starts up with it's kind of an interesting bird sounds, but they're fake. It's like, it's almost real, but This is old, so it makes you wonder, how did they do this? Recorded in on the island of Maui, 1974. Move, Children of the Rainbow, U.S. Psych for sure. Here's one I finally got a physical copy of. I've been looking for this for a while. Fantasy. And this is just really just cool. The singer, young girl, I believe she's like, what, 16 at the time of the making of this album? But she can just belt it. And the band just has this really psychedelic edge. This is really highly recommended. Fantasy. You can find this. Is that how you do it? Because the cover opens up like that. Another one, this is one I've had for a while, so it's ring worn. Time, Trust in Men Everywhere. This is their second album called Smooth Ball. Again, can't go wrong if you find this. U.S. Psych, just excellent. And then people went on to other bands, Steppenwolf, Chilliwack, I think. Highly recommend this. Time, Smooth Ball. Now here's one that was kind of exploito, but in my opinion, one that got it right. And an early one. The Tingling Mother's Circus. A circus of the mind. And it's kind of, I think this is more of a studio creation than a real band. I may be wrong. I say that because one of the people that plays the guitarist is Elliot Roberts, I believe is his name, Elliot Randall, who's involved here. Oops, I don't want to go over 10. I'm almost done here. Is involved here. This is actually really good. And interestingly, it's on the Music Core label, which in America, or I think in general, is best known for Gene Pitney's records. Except there's showing. So in the background, you hear the 50-foot hose. It's the real deal. Here's another one that is, it's a lost classic. If you can get this, you'll hear it right away. Fort Mudge Memorial Dump. That's quite the name for a band, but once you hear this, this is like, makes me think of bands like Coven, but much, much better. I'm trying to think of other bands with, not Jefferson Airplane, but this is so old I have my name on it. I've had it since I was a kid. This, it rocks, it's melodic, and it's got that psychedelic edge at the same time. Fort Mudge Memorial Dump. One of my favorites. I've had this, I've hung on to this. Through all of my head trips, I've always managed to keep this album. This is an Karma reissue of a West Coast band that was on the early side of things, along with the Charlatans, before the Grateful Dead. Tripsichord. And this is one that definitely fits. It's got that West Coast Moby Grape, even kind of Steve Miller Band, Grateful Dead. Good songs, but good playing, lots of playing. And this is, isn't it just a fantastic cover? I've never seen an original. This is a, be careful, I just, on a Karma, Tripsichord. And last but not least here, Vanilla Fudge Renaissance. I could do a few of these. This is my stuff. These are my roots. Vanilla Fudge Renaissance Psychedelia. Are you kidding me? This is a trip out album. This is the way it starts with The Sky Cried When I Was a Boy, all the way to the end of their version of Season of the Witch. This is fantastic. So, U.S. Psych, just awesome stuff.